In this video, I'm gonna teach you how my best friend Kong and I were able to make enough money to retire by the age of 25 if we wanted to. If you're someone that wants to break free from the 9-to-5 lifestyle, or you're not interested in what you're doing in school, this is not the type of video you should just skip around or just watch half of. Put in the few minutes that it takes to watch this entire video because it could change the direction that you're headed on. And at the end of the video, I have a gift for everyone that has an entrepreneurial spirit. I don't want to get into it right now, just stick around to the very end and you'll see what it is. So I'm gonna show you how you can make, at the very least, a full-time living doing something you love. Some of the people that hear what I'm about to say are gonna get pissed off because it goes against some of their core beliefs. But I promise you, it'll pay off if you keep an open mind about this. I'm going to reveal exactly how social media influencers, people who make a living off of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or other online communities, actually make their money. As far as I know, no one's ever broken this down before, and it's the key to making a great living without needing a job. How do I know that? It's exactly the method I followed after I dropped out of college to start a YouTube channel that is now generating millions of dollars in revenue. So let me explain. It all started when I read an article by Kevin Kelly, a co-founder of Wired magazine. In it, he explains a concept called 1,000 true fans, and it totally changed my perspective on what it meant to grow a successful business. I used to think that you needed to hit on some amazing idea, or you needed a crap ton of money to get a business started, and you needed to get millions of people to see your idea, and then maybe you would have a successful business. It made this whole thing seem impossible. But this 1,000 true fans concept completely blew my mind. Here's the overview. It doesn't matter what the hell you're interested in. It could be taxidermy, flying squirrels, video games, fitness, anything. If you can convince 1,000 people in the entire world to look to you for information on that topic, you're set for life. Let me break this down for you. So 1,000 true fans. A true fan is basically someone who is willing to pay for what you put out because they like you so much. A common objection I always hear is, well, you know what, Jesse? Sure, I'm really interested in, let's take video gaming for example, but I'm definitely not the most skilled video gamer in the world. Why would someone watch me? It doesn't matter. You don't even need to be the best in the world at whatever it is that you're interested in. You just need to be unique enough to get people to want to listen to you. Take gamers on YouTube, for example. The creators of a lot of the top gaming channels aren't even that good at the video game. People just like the actual person behind the camera. People don't watch them to watch the best player in the world. They just watch them because they like them, and this goes for every single niche on the internet. The person who is the leader in that industry online isn't necessarily the most skilled person in that niche. But what they have done is they figured out a way to relate to a lot of people. Let's take something that a lot of influencers sell. T-shirts. If you were to sell a t-shirt for $20 and 1,000 people bought that t-shirt, that's $20,000 in revenue. You do that once a season, about 4 times a year, and that's $80,000, which is not bad. And that's more than most people's full-time income. Another popular method is Patreon. Let's say you got 1,000 of your most hardcore fans to pay you $5 a month for you to release content. That's $60,000 a year. Again, not bad. Let's say you're into fitness and you put out a workout program for $50, and then 1,000 of your most hardcore fans buy that product. That's $50,000. What I'm explaining to you is what every single entrepreneur on YouTube is doing to make a living. They're utilizing their 1,000 true fans to support them so they can continue doing what they love. And obviously I'm biased here because I've used YouTube to start a multi-million-dollar business. But to me, it's the most perfect career because when you utilize the internet and social media, you can work on what you're passionate about and you can make a full-time living from it. So 1,000 people is what you would start with, but this scales really, really well. Once you scale past 1,000 people and you have 2, 3, 5,000 hardcore fans that are willing to buy whatever you put out, you can see how this goes from being something that can just be a pretty good living to something that allows you to potentially retire in just a few years. Now, at this point, let's talk about the question that's on everyone's mind. Is there luck involved with starting something like a YouTube channel? Yes. Let's take my channel Simple Pickup for example. That's the channel I co-founded with Kong, which now has over 2.7 million subscribers. Was there luck involved in the growth of the channel Simple Pickup? For sure, but I want to prove to you there's also a level of learned skill. So we started many different YouTube channels and we've gained 1,000 or more true fans from many of those channels. And we did this for completely different audiences. For example, we started a channel called The Hacks of Life. After 4 videos, that channel was able to get 100,000 subscribers. We found this kid named Arya and created the channel Simple Sexy Stupid, and he almost has 1 million subscribers. We created a channel about philanthropy called The Random Altruist, and after 2 videos, that channel got over 35,000 subscribers. And there are a bunch of different examples of this. Now, did we fail at creating some channels? Definitely. We tried to start a channel in the niche of magic and it completely failed. We also tried to start a channel where girls would jump in slow motion. That failed too. And there are countless other examples of channels that we've started that failed. But did some of them hit? Yes. And that's all you need. You just need one hit. Now, we're no longer working on all those YouTube channels because we started a new business. But the point is, it's a skill that can be learned. Think of it like gambling at the casino, except you have an infinite number of chips. Every time you want to test something, you just try it. There's very little money you need to get started. It's just your time. So now the question is, how the hell do you get those 1,000 plus true fans? This is the part that no one explains. You can scour the internet. I have not found anyone that systematically breaks down how to get those 1,000 true fans. Everyone tells you that you need it, but they don't tell you how to do it. Getting those 1,000 true fans is what allowed Kong and I to live our dream lifestyle. But it took years of trial and error for us to figure out a way to make it a repeatable process that we could do over and over. And we want you to be able to live your dream lifestyle too. If that's something that you want in your life, we want to help you. Maybe you just want to work on your passion to make enough money to pay rent, or maybe you want to retire in a few years and travel the world. Whatever your goal is, I want you to do it. I don't want you to waste years on trial and error. So I have a gift for you. Kong and I sat down and created a systemized explanation on how to get those 1,000 true fans. And it's way more than we can fit into this one video. So we filmed a step-by-step program to teach you how to do it. This is stuff that you cannot find anywhere else. And we're giving it to you completely for free. Click the Learn More button below and we'll send it to you. And for the right person, this information will be life-changing. Now, we made this free because if we can just get one person to change the direction of their life, then that's a success for us. I can't stress enough that this information has enabled us to live the life that we wanted to without having to get a crappy 9-to-5 job or study a major that we just didn't care about. And I'll be honest, it's not for everyone. It's for people that are creative at heart and have an entrepreneurial spirit. And if that sounds like you, you would be crazy to not check it out now because it's gonna be gone soon. We're going to take it offline. The reason we're taking it offline soon is because we don't want to reward people that procrastinate. So click the button below and sign up for free right now while you still can. I'll see you in there.